Hey Capricorn, it's Lisa, and here is your February 19th to 25th, 2024 general reading. This is just a general reading. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, all my contact information is in the description box below. I am holding a contest in February to win a reading with me. If you would like to win, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, and I'll enter you in. And if you've already subscribed, still leave a comment and I'll enter you in as well. And I'll be picking the winner at the end of February. So Capricorn, you had a really good reading last week, I remember. So let's see what's in store for you this week. So the overall message for Capricorn is the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is about your cup running over with good things, right? It is about focusing on gratitude and focusing on the things that you have in your life and not focusing on the things you don't have, right? So it's doing that this week. And then what happens with that is basically the more you do that, the more things will flow into your life, like positive things. So you put out gratitude, you get more things to be grateful for. I just keep getting this feeling, Capricorn, that there's some shifts happening in your life that it almost feels like it takes you by surprise. Like you've been working at it, but there's these shifts and it's kind of like, wow, I can't believe it. Like that's sort of the feeling I keep getting when I do your readings. The challenge that you have, it doesn't mean that there's not some work involved in it. It just feels like things start to move forward. I think you're so used to things not totally moving forward that when they do start to move forward, you're kind of like taken back. So the challenge is letting go of some things in order to move forward to find all the things that are waiting for you. This can be a habit, a way of thinking. It can be a job, a person, whatever it is, but you have to let it go in order to go out and find everything that you want. There comes this point where it's kind of like, okay, I got to stop this and I got to let it go and move forward. And then what you don't see, what you have to focus on this week is just working hard and doing what you need to do in order to move towards what it is you want. So you do your part, both with mindset for gratitude, as well as doing the work to move towards the goals you want. And then everything starts to happen. And then what you don't see coming will reveal in a moment, Capricorn. So your cup running over with tons of good stuff. Okay, so wow. So when you do that, you move towards all your hopes and dreams coming true. It really does feel like there's I think 2024 is going to have some ups and downs, but I think it's really shifting towards some really positive things for you, Capricorn. And then there is the Eight of Cups, which you have in the challenge, which is you are able to, so the more grateful you are for what you have and focus on that, the more you're able to let go of what no longer serves you, that you don't need, and then you're able to move forward. And there may be some shifts where you're like, you know what, it's time. I got to let go of this and I got to make some changes and move towards what I really want. And then you look at that as like a big adventure and you go off and you do what you want to do, which leads you to that. So, yeah, it really all around the whole reading is this like shifts and growth and really good things, which is really nice. Wish it was my reading. The Eight of Cups, which you just had as well, is the challenge, is letting go of some things or a certain way of being in order to move towards what it is you want, right? So it can be a job, it can be food, it can be people, way of thinking, it could be all of it. And you say, okay, enough's enough. It's time to move forward. And when you do this, even though it's a challenge and you do it, you get the victory card. So you have victory in multiple areas of your life. It really feels like there's shifts happening and a wish comes true. I think you had that. I think you had both of those last week, if I'm right. But it is basically you need to push through this energy and let these things go, which is a challenge. Change is a challenge, right? And letting go of things is a challenge. And when you do that, wow, crazy outcomes. So what you need to do this week is do it. You need to focus, work hard. This card is about kicking butt. like working hard, gathering information that you need to, whatever you need to do in order to move towards the success you want, or all the successes you want, you got to do it. Come out of your comfort zone, take that leap of faith and go for it. And they are pushing you, Capricorn. And then the Page of Cups is all about you do your part. So you go for it, you move towards it, and the universe will provide you with exactly what you need when you need it, right? So whether that's opportunity, breadcrumbs to go to the next stage, they'll provide you with what you need, but you need to take those steps forward. You need to let go of what it is and move towards the new. And then what you don't see coming, Capricorn, is everything happens for a reason, when it's supposed to happen and how it's supposed to happen. I love this card. Just because when this card comes up, especially in this position, it really is kind of like where you have like a duh moment where it's kind of like, oh my God, that's why that happened. Or, you know, you can start to see the universe working in its mysterious ways, like one thing leading to another that leads to another. And you're like, now it all makes sense. Now I know why that happened, right? It's realizing that there's reasons behind everything. And just by making some shifts, you doing your part and the universe doing its part, you start to see that. So the Three of Swords is heartache leads to new beginnings. A lot of us need to get a kick in the butt, or something needs to happen in order to push us towards really positive things. So this is about something happening that makes you let go, and you look back and go, oh my God, thank God that happened, because if that didn't happen, I would not have the life that I have, right? So it could be a breakup, it could be a health thing, it can be whatever it is. It's just kind of like going through something, and then you look back and go, I'm so glad, because I wouldn't have learned what I had to learn. I would not be the person I am right now. And some of you may be at the beginning of this, some may be in the middle of figuring it out, and others may be at the end where you're looking back and going, I see exactly why that happened now, and I'm so grateful that it did. And then it's just working hard and kicking butt again. So you just got to do your part in it, and they will do its part. So, and just remember, it will all fall in line when it's supposed to fall in line. Very, very interesting. I just feel like, I just keep feeling, I see a house again, because I think I saw a house last week, but it just feels like something, like things are happening, and then you'll get to a place and you'll be like, oh, I'm so glad that, like, say it is a house, like you're trying to buy a house. You'll look back and go, I'm so glad we didn't get that house, because look at this house is perfect, right? Like or it's a job. Like, I'm so glad I didn't get that job. It made me do these things, and then I got this job, right? Which I love, and can be with relationships and health as well. Like it just feels like so much is shifting, but in a really, really positive way. I cannot wait to see what happens for you this year. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you could like and share my videos, it really helps. And don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment if you want to win that reading. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you soon.
Stop playing because we grow old. We grow old because we stop playing.